Hi guys, it's Kieran from Dynamic again. How you doing? So today we're going to go over a subject called time, and it's one of my favourite subjects. It's a very interesting one because if you're anything like me, at times you don't have enough time in your day to get through what you need to get through and want to get through. However, as I reflect back, when I had the most time, I was on top of things. I was actually in control of my schedule, in control of my pace, the speed I worked with, the projects I was on, and I'd literally get so much done in a day. It was so satisfactory and it was so brilliant that other people would be kind of looking at me and kind of going, wow, how could you get so much done? And I analysed that, and basically the conclusions I've come up with is that you can control time. Because if you actually focus on what you've got to get done and then schedule out what you need to get done, your pace and energy creates time. So again, going back to, if you're moving at the pace you want to move at and that you're comfortable with, that actually affects other people's efficiency as well in getting back to you and with deadlines or with time scales and so on. So if you're efficient, other people tend to be efficient. If things are sticky and not moving, the momentum isn't there, and therefore time just eats away. So the trick with time, if you ask me, is to actually control it. We all have the same amount of time in a day. Some people can get through lots, some people can get through little, but if you actually schedule it out and fill your calendar, almost overfill it, and go at it, it's amazing what you get through. And the opposite is also true. If you don't manage time, it will manage you. It's amazing how time will just eat away, and you look back in your day and you go, what the hell did I do today? And so on. So it's really important to actually control your time. And in order to get back on top of that, if you find you're not getting enough done, think of a time when you're really, really productive. And sorry guys, I'm just outside Intel here. I've been walking maybe for 3 minutes with you here. Look at the size of this place, and it goes all the way down there. It must be at least a mile long. What an incredible site it is, and massive expansion going on here. There's about 8 cranes at the back of Intel there for this last maybe year. It just gives you an idea of the expansion, this whole electronics world. But anyway, just going back to what I wanted to say was, with regards to your own time, go back to a time when you actually had loads of time. Do you remember when your days were like full and plenty and you were carefree and you just fell into bed, but everything was great? It might have been even when you were a kid or a teenager or early, stuff like that. Things were flowing. So if it's all too tight and stuff like that, go back to that time and apply the successful actions that you applied back then. So whatever you were doing then will still apply today. It's a funny one. Just because we get a little bit older and we get into more serious games like mortgages and families and businesses and so on, it doesn't mean the same rules don't apply when we're a kid, because we've just lost sight of what they are. So actually, if you go back and look at the different schedules you had. I know for me, I was going to the Scouts, I was playing football, I was going to work, I was going to the gym, I was doing running, I was playing golf, I was doing some charity work with Bosnia and all sorts of things. And I was like, it was really impressive, and I was doing really well in myself and also with family and everybody else. So get back into that groove, find a way to get back into that groove. And I think the quickest way to go back, if you actually envision a time of your life that everything was just fantastic and everything was flowing, and it mightn't be non-optimum, but it was actually pretty damn good. Go back to that time and actually just write down exactly what was going on in your life, who you're around, what were you doing, how you were doing it, and just get a good concept, and actually repeat it. Even though you're playing different games today with business and work and whatever it is you're doing, family, Christmas, money and so on, just actually get back into that zone, envision what that was, and you will find you'll get more back in control of time. So again, it's just creating a little bit of awareness about time, that people say you have no time, and well, of course you won't have time because you're saying you have no time. Whereas if you actually really look, eliminate the crap and the shite that maybe can eat into your day, and get more efficient and take charge of it. You control your day rather than the day controlling you, and I think that's more it. Don't be effect of time, actually take ownership of it and control it and manage it. And I think get into your comfort zone, get that pace that you like to move it and stuff like that. Get other people to respond and work with you at your pace and stuff like that, and I think things will start flowing better. Okie dokie, let me know how you get on, and if this is useful. Have a good day.